Hello students, Maestro Moss here. We are continuing with lesson 16 from module 1. It has to do with adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing decimals. This is the very last lesson of our module, so it's kind of like a review. So today we are just doing one problem from this page. I am on page 118. It's still part of the lesson 16 problem set, and we're just going to do number 3. So that means number 4 is challenge or bonus if you would like to challenge yourself. So let's first read the objective so we know what we're doing. Solve word problems using decimal operations. So again, that means I know I'm doing decimals, and operations means addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, and if I see the word problems, then I'm also going to draw the box that helps me solve it. Oopsie. Remember what it stands for? Understand, problem, solve, explain. Okay, let's read the problem. You read it with me. Mr. Hauer can buy a computer with a down payment, that means he has to pay right now, of $510 and 8 monthly payments of $35.75. If he pays cash for the computer, the cost is $699.99. How much money will he save if he pays cash for the computer instead of paying for it in monthly payments? This is a very real life problem because usually when you pay with something with cash, it's cheaper because it means that you're just giving all the money up front. But most people can't do that because they don't have enough cash, so they have to make payments, and it usually ends up being more expensive. So let's understand this problem. It's kind of like a two-part problem because we already know if he pays cash, the computer costs $699.99. That's cash. Okay, but we want to know how much it will cost if he doesn't pay cash. So that means he would have to pay $510 plus whatever this equals. So how would you find 8 months of $35.75? Would you use addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? What do you think? So the answer is either addition or multiplication. The fastest way to solve this would be multiplication. So I'm going to set up the problem for you. It would be $35.75 times 8. Okay, that's part of the problem. So whatever you get as your product there, you need to add that to the $510 to see how much it would actually be if he didn't pay cash. So please pause this video and finish the problem. Remember, your explanation should be in a sentence with units. Okay, if you unpause this, it means you are ready to finish the problem with me. So let's do the math. 8 times 5 is 40. Carry the 4. 8 times 7 is 56. 57, 58, 59, 60. Put down the 0, carry the 6. 8 times 5 is 40. Plus 6 is 46. Put down the 6, carry the 4. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 4 is 28. Okay, now I need to put in my decimal. 1, 2, 1, 2. The decimal goes here. So this number, I know it's kind of hard to read, it came out to, because this is money, $286. Okay, I can also put the decimal 00 after it. Okay, so now I know I need to finish solving it. So now I know that his computer, if he pays in payments, is going to be $510. I'm going to put the decimal 00 after it, plus 286. 286. Now I'm going to add straight down. Don't forget that decimal. 6, 9, 7. $sign. Okay, so I got that he would pay $796 if he did payments. Okay, but if you left your problem If you left your final answer like this, you are not quite finished. Because remember, it wanted to know how much money he will save if he pays cash. Remember this number up here? So there's actually one more step of the problem we need to do. I'm going to do it over here where I have room. So we need to subtract to find the difference of how much he would save if he pays with cash than payments. So this is the larger number, so it goes on top. $796.00 minus $699.99 with the decimal. $699.99. Okay, time to subtract. Let me erase my arrow, it's in the way. Okay, I can't do 0 minus 9, so I need to go borrow 10. This becomes a 5, this becomes a 10. Now this becomes a 9, and this becomes a 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 9 is 0. Bring down the decimal. I can't do 5 minus 9, so I have to borrow again. So this becomes an 8, and now I have a 15. 15 minus 9 is 6. I can't do 8 minus 9, so I have to borrow again. This becomes a 6. Now it's 18. 18 minus 9 is 9. And 6 minus 6 is 0. I don't even need to write it. I'll just write the dollar sign. So I'm done now. So if he paid with cash, he would save $96.01. So we need to write that as a sentence. If you have not yet written it, pause it and write it as a sentence. If you have written it, check it with mine. So I'm going to say, Mr. Hauer will save $96.01 if he pays with cash. Okay, so remember, number 4 is going to be optional. By the way, if you got that correct, give yourself a check or a star. And the second problem we're going to do together is on page 123. So go find 123. It's part of the homework section. Make sure you can see this. And we're going to do number 2 together. So 2 has an A and a B. Number 1 I'm skipping, but that becomes extra credit or optional. So I always recommend you challenge yourself, especially if you like math or you want a math challenge, do number 1. Go ahead and put your name and date. Again, if you don't know where I am on page 123. This is the homework page, and it says solve word problems using decimal operations. Okay, exactly the same instruction as the other page we were working from. Okay, so let me make my cross, my X. Let me label it, understand, problem, solve, explain. That's an E. And let's read the problem. Jenny charges $9.15 an hour to babysit toddlers and $7.45 an hour to babysit school-age children. So here's the first problem. If Jenny babysat toddlers for 9 hours and school-age children for 6 hours, how much money did she earn in all? Okay, so just to get you started, we know that she makes this amount for toddlers per hour and this amount for school-age children. And in A, we know that she did toddlers for 9 hours and school-age for 6 hours. So I want you to try to solve this all by yourself. Pause the video and then we'll do it together. Okay, let's try this together. So to understand the problem, she babysat for $9.15 for 9 hours. I'm going to put one here and one over here. and she did school-age children for 6 hours, so that would be 745 times 6. So I need to solve both of these problems and then add them together and then explain. So if you did not do that, pause it now and finish it. If you did do it, let's solve this. I want some more room, so I'm going to do it over here. Okay, 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 1 is 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. 9 times 9 is 81, plus 1 is 82. 1, 2, 1, 2. So just from the Toddlers, she made, I'm going to write over here, she made $82.35. Now, let's solve over here the other one. Okay, 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 4 is 24, 25, 26, 27. 6 times 7 is 42, plus 2 is 44. 1, 2, 1, 2. $44.70. Now I need to add them together. If you haven't done this yet, pause it and do it by yourself. If you haven't done it, let's do it. 5 plus 0, 5. 7 plus 3, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And don't forget your decimal has to come straight down. It's addition. Okay, so my final answer means Jenny made $127.05 in all. So remember, it says, how much did she make in all? And that is my final answer. This is hard to read. This is supposed to be a 2. Make sure I can read your answers. Okay, the last problem we're going to do together is B. By the way, if you got that right, mark it correct. Jenny wants to earn $1,300 by the end of the summer. How much more will she need to earn to meet her goal? Okay, to get you started, here's how much she made. Here's how much she wants. Pause the video and you solve B by yourself. Okay, let's do it together. So I understand that she wants to make $1,000, $1,300. I understand that she has made $127.05. So the problem, this is going to be a subtraction problem. We need to do 1,300, don't forget the decimal goes over here, add 2 zeros, minus 127, line up those decimals, and 5 cents. Okay, if we solve this problem, we will get our final answer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and solve it right here. Can't do that, so I need to borrow all the way from the 3. This becomes a 2, this becomes a 10. Cross it off. 9, 10, cross it off. 9, 10. Keep borrowing. 9, okay, now I can start. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 0 is 9. Bring straight down the decimal. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 2 is 7. 2 minus 1 is 1. And 1 minus 0 is 1. Put in your comma after every 3. This is money, so add your dollar sign. Okay, so we just solved it. 1,172.95. Now we need to explain it in a sentence. If you have not yet done this, pause the video and explain it by yourself first. And if you're ready, let's explain. Jenny still needs to earn $1,172.05 and 95 cents. Very good. If you got both of these problems correct, score yourself right up here, 2 out of 2. Or you can put a 1 out of 2, whatever you got. Okay, great job.